Students, in this video you will learn about a condition for maximum efficiency of DC machine. So already we have discussed efficiency definition. Efficiency is defined as the ratio of power output to power input. So here we have a small derivation. So in examination they may ask derive the condition for maximum efficiency of DC machine. So this is the one of a very important derivation. So expected question for your external and internal examination. So this small derivation is there. So the derivation you have to practice, right. So now we will see the condition for maximum efficiency, how we are deriving. So in case of DC generator, so in case of DC generator, the output is given by P output is equal to Vi. So already we have seen the output power input power relation in power flow diagram. In previous video we have seen. So output of the DC generator is Vi, input of the DC motor is Vi. What we are developing output of DC generator, that we are giving input to the DC motor, right. So from that power flow diagram, the power output of DC generator is equal to Vi. Now copper losses are I square Ra, where copper losses also called variable losses, can write as I square into Ra. So not I2, I square into Ra, I square Ra. So that is shunt field current is neglected. So shunt field is very small, that's what shunt field current we are neglecting. Okay. So now efficiency is equal to output power by input power. Input power we are writing as output plus losses, that's what Vi plus in this equation. So what we are writing, so Vi plus I square Ra plus Pi. I square Ra means copper losses plus iron losses. So take I is common, take take V is common both the sides. We input in output power and input power. Input power what we have written, so P input is equal to P output plus losses, right. So losses are iron losses and copper losses. So here take V common in denominator and numerator. So V will get cancelled, 1 by 1 plus I Ra by V plus Pi by Vi. So this relation we will get after taking V common and cancel. The efficiency is maximum when the denominator is minimum, according to maximum power theorem. So what we have to do, so we need to differentiate the this above expression with respect to I. So differentiate above expression with respect to I. So d by di. So differentiate. So if you differentiate 1, 0 you will get. So I Ra by V we will get from this here. So here P by Vi differentiate. So 1 minus 1 by I square you will get. So P I by V you take a common. So 1 by I if you differentiate, that will be minus 1 by I square. So differentiation of efficiency is always constant, that will be equal to 0. Now so from this equation, simplify this one. So Ra by V equal to P by V I square. V and V will cancel both the sides. So finally I square Ra minus Pi is equal to 0. So if you take equal Pi equal this side, so I square Ra equal to Pi equal to Pcu. So I square Ra is I square Ra. So we are taking as a copper losses Pcu. So Pcu copper losses. So copper losses equal to iron losses. In this case we will get maximum efficiency from the DC machine. So for this maximum efficiency, the condition is variable losses copper losses is equal to constant losses. So constant losses are iron losses. So when copper losses and iron losses are equal, So we will get the maximum efficiency from the DC machine, or either it is a DC generator or either it is a DC motor. So this is about efficiency. Now we will see about the current at maximum efficiency. So we have a shunt motor, series motor. So at maximum efficiency, what will be the current? How we can calculate the current at maximum efficiency? So from the condition of maximum efficiency, the current through a DC machine at the time of maximum efficiency can be obtained for shunt motor. So this ISH is a constant, thus the VISH is stated to be part of constant loss. The variable loss is IA square into RA. The condition for maximum efficiency is IA square RA equal to PA. So right, so already we have derived this one. So when copper losses is equal to iron losses, from that armature current IA is equal to root of PI by RA, constant losses by armature resistance. If you put, you will get the current at maximum efficiency in shunt motor. Okay, right, that maximum efficiency. So shunt current is neglecting shunt current. So IA is IL. Okay. So next one, similarly we will see the for DC series motor. So DC series motor consisting of field winding is in series with the armature winding. That's what. So here IS square into RA plus RSC will get. The current through the series field winding is same as armature current and line current. The series motor having a series field with armature winding. That's what both all the currents, series field current, line current and armature currents are both are will be same. Hence the constant losses are also called mechanical losses, while variable losses are copper losses in armature. So constant losses are only mechanical losses and variable losses are copper losses. So in series field winding due to armature current at maximum efficiency IA square, so both series field and shunt, both series field armature resistance we have to consider. IA square into RA plus RSH is equal to iron losses or mechanical losses, so is equal to PA. So this relation we have to take. So from this relation, so what we can write, IA is equal to root of PI by RA plus RSC. RA is armature resistance, RSC is shunt field series field resistance, right. So this is about current flowing in armature at maximum condition, maximum efficiency condition. So these are the things condition for maximum efficiency. So this is one of important derivation. So please very simple derivation. So practice this derivation. So this is also helpful to solve the problems. Okay. So this is about the condition for maximum efficiency. So learn this derivation. Okay. So okay. Thank you everyone.